G'day all, Trog here, and it's time for some more Space Engineers. So first of all, I want to thank Andrew N for this comment. So cheers mate, that's an awesome comment. Basically yeah, I'm not really into promos just yet. I'm seeing this as just a bit of a hobby for now. I'm still learning how to use the video editor and all that. And that's really what this has all been about, just me trying to learn things as I go, experiment. That's why I haven't really had much consistency with things. I've been just trying different things here and there. So yeah, maybe in my next season I might start looking at promoting myself a bit more and even asking for subscribers. You know, I don't do that yet. I do appreciate people subscribing, of course, but I don't feel I'm worthy enough to ask for them. Not yet, anyway. But who knows? Who knows what the future holds? Alright, so last episode we landed on the alien. Well, we didn't land on it. We landed near it on an asteroid, and we're good to go to start dropping stuff down. That's what this episode's all going to be about. I've got this big piece of shit here that's going to look really ugly, but it does have a purpose, and that really is just for dropping all my crap down, basically, so I can build a monument on the alien planet. Over here I've got this little tacker here. This is just a test drop. It's just got a beacon in it, parachute. We're just going to drop that and just see where it lands, and in fact we can just do that straight away because I think that's good to go. If not, well, it'll just crash, but let's hope not. I've got this guy here. This is just a little scout drone. Okay, not much to it. Kept it as basic and as light as possible. I've never landed on a planet before, so I really don't know how the atmospheric thrusters, I mean, I know how they work, but I don't know how many to throw on for the weight, you know what I mean? I've probably got a bit of overkill on this, but hey, I'd rather be overkill than underkill. So we'll drop that down soon. We'll just let that get down there and make sure it's all good. And this thing here we're going to use to just scout out a location, because I want to build the monument on like a mountain or something up nice and high, and I want the monument to be nice and big, maybe something you can see from space, you know, something epic. I do have an idea for the monument I want, but I'm not going to give it away just yet. I want it to be a little bit of a surprise. That's going to take a while. Okay, what else? Okay, so we've got this rocket here as well, which we'll be going down in, and this is our ticket back. Because as you know, I can't mine, I can't get ice, so I've got to take all my hydrogen with me and use that to get back up here. This rocket here was built by someone else. I got it off the workshop. It just looked really cool, and it was pretty much exactly what I wanted, so I couldn't help myself but, you know, use it. Now I can't remember the dude's name. It started with an S. We're just going to call him Sausage Man, alright? I know that wasn't his name, but we'll just pretend it was. So thanks, Sausage Man. It's a fucking awesome looking ship. I did change a few things in it. So he basically had it set up to basically generate hydrogen from the ice that he had stored on it. I don't really like to do that. I like to just keep my ships light and just take as much hydrogen as I can, and then when the hydrogen runs out you just dock up and, you know, get more hydrogen. I don't really like just producing it on the run, so that's just the way I do it. You know, you do it your way, I do it mine, and we'll agree to disagree. So yeah, I took all the O2 H2 generators out. I put in some oxygen tanks because I'll need oxygen down there, because I don't think the alien planet air is breathable. So we'll get into that soon, and I don't really know how I'm going to weld all this shit up yet. I may have to do it by hand, because we just go over here to my welding ship. So we're in gravity right now, just a little bit, but I've only got, you know, a few ions, lift ion thrusters on this thing, and this thing being full, I don't think it'll be able to stay up here. So I may have to put some more thrusters on. So yeah, that's a thing. Alright, I'll get to that in a minute. I think it's time to just drop this drone down. So because he's connected up to the main ship at the moment, I just can't find his aerial, so we just got to make sure we drop him and then just straight away connect to him and then increase the aerial range. So we'll quickly do that. It's definitely that one. We'll go into his control panel, antenna. Oh, and it's already boosted. Oh, well there you go. Alright. I'm an idiot. Alright, just make sure the parachute hatch is auto deploy. I've already got it set for 1/2 kilometer. Alright, cool. Alright, maybe I prepared all that earlier. So I forget these things. Okay, so that will just land down there. Already, oh no, I still see 2 signals, all good. So once that's landed, we can then connect to that and hopefully have a scout around. And I'll go deal with this welding ship. And hopefully I'll see you when that's working. Okay. So as you can see here, I've literally got this thing completely full. And alright, moment of truth. I'll put 4 extra thrusters on. So let's see what happens. 4 extra lift thrusters, that is. Alright. Oh, he's a bit not happy. Okay, yeah, he's dropping. Okay. Yeah, this may not work. Alright, I'll go weld up what I can. His batteries are going to drain really quick. And we'll just get this thing emptied, and then I'm just going to have to just deal with this shit by hand. It's going to suck, but it's all good. Yeah. Okay guys, so there it is. There's the rocket completed. I did most of it by hand. It was very tedious. There's a lot of shit like in the internals here that was really hard to get to. But it's complete. So I've been really doing my head in over how to get supplies down to the planet. I've done a few test drops. Some of them I've lost. Some have made it. And yeah, it's really just been bugging me, to be honest. I'm not very good with the whole parachute ratio to weight. And I need to get a lot of supplies down there. I've worked out the only way I can do it is to do it with small grid cargo containers with chutes. And for the amount of supplies I want to get down there, that's going to be a lot of drops. And I don't know, I just can't be bothered doing that many. So I've come up with a different plan. I've scrapped this ship over here that I built. It was just not going to work either. I won't go into that too much because that was just shit. I want to pretend that never happened. So what I've done is I've turned the ship around. I've decided to attach this to the asteroid, the old pufferfish, with all my utility ships on there. And what I'm thinking of doing is I'm just going to drop this whole ship down. I mean, why not? Like, it's got everything I need on it. You know, the series is probably going to end once we get down to the planet and build the monument, so I don't really need to get this ship back up to space. If I do decide I want to and keep going, I've got this. So I've thrown a solar panel on here so it's always producing power as well. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I might just drop the rocket down first, because yeah, the rocket I do want separate from the ship. I'm pretty sure the rocket can just you know, the chutes will work, and I need this rocket to be, I guess, facing upwards when it lands on the planet. So I just need to separate that and let that go on its own. Hopefully I've got everything set there. Guess we'll find out. Whoop. And alright, I had to steal some solar cells from there, by the way. Alright, let's just drop this down. Here we go. Up. And I'll go get in the ship. Hopefully I can. Oh shit, I've got to tether to it. Okay, there we go. Alright, we are in freefall. Let's see what happens. Alright, it looks like we copped a lot of damage. Alright, and I'm hearing the oh, I've still got my dampeners on. I'm hearing the bugs, so my guns aren't working. Okay, I'm just gonna see if I can put my guns on. I'm not sure about the power situation at the moment. Alright, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of damage here, but the main thing is all the cargo looks intact. That's all I really wanted to protect. So, in a way, it's a success. It doesn't look good, but I'm going to call it a success. Oh, that left a bit of a crater. Look at that. Nice. Hey, fuck off. Leave me alone. Now, I'm pretty sure you can loot these guys. There you go. Magnesium. Beautiful. Alright, so yeah, okay, I'm just going to take a bit of time with this just to see. Like, I'm not going to repair it, obviously, I'm not getting this ship back up. But I just want to look at building what I need to build. The plan is to build a monument on one of these mountains. I'm thinking that one.
So I just need to re-establish myself. I need to build some atmospheric lifting ships to start transporting stuff around. I need to go make sure the rocket landed. Okay. I've got 2 signals over there. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to figure it out. So I'll see you when I've got my head around it. Okay, so I've had a chance to look around the ship a bit more. We didn't really lose too much of the vitals. Clean up some of this shit. However, the one thing we did lose, which I'm a bit disappointed about, was the med bay. So it's just a big fucking hole here now. So that kind of sucks. There is a survival kit on the pufferfish up in space. So if we die down here, we'll end up spawning there. So that'll kind of suck, but hopefully I won't die. I think I'm trying to think if the rocket maybe had one. Can't remember. Anyway, so yeah, look, the ice survived. I went around and repaired all my cargo containers, so they're all safe now. That's good. This part of the ship and that part don't seem to be connected anymore, but that's all good. And this is a ship that I'm planning to build. I got it off the workshop from a guy named Richard. Very original name, Richard. Thank you. But hopefully he's built a nice ship here. So it's just a heavy lifter. Looks like it's a large grid, which I was planning to build a small grid heavy lifter, but that's cool. I just wanted to use one that someone else made, just because I haven't had much experience in atmospheres before, so I just wouldn't even know how many thrusts to put on and all that sort of stuff. So it's just easier just to find someone else's. I know it's a bit cheating, but I don't care. Whatever. So I'm going to have to weld that together somehow, but I think I have to do it by hand because my welding ship, which is on the rocket, is got ions, and there's no way that's going to be able to float around here. So yeah, I'll be doing that by hand. I'll do that soon. We'll just go over to the rocket here. Just go zooming over. Another thing I've got to remember too is I'm going to go through a lot of hydrogen now, just moving around, so that's something I'll have to keep an eye on, not over abuse it, I guess. Alright, here we are. Look at that, the rocket landed upright, so that was a success. Well, it's kind of upright, it's kind of like the leaning rocket tower now. But yeah, here's my welding ship, which I kind of need, but unfortunately I've got it the wrong way around, and if I were to detach that, that would just drop and break. So yeah, I can't really do that. I might have to see if I can just build that heavy lifter and maybe try to grab that somehow. So yeah, we'll worry about that after. Alright, and so the plan is to get the heavy lifter up and running and start taking some cargo containers to the top of the mountain here. We'll have to build a little power generating area because being a atmospheric thrusting ship, it's going to burn a lot of power, so I'll probably be relying on wind power, I would think. So it's kind of good that all my solar panels survived here. But yeah, I don't know how much they'll be generating on that angle, so it's not really heat convenient, but that's all good. They're there. They're still getting something. Alright, so I'm going to get into the fun task of welding this up. I'll see you guys when that's done and we'll test it out. Okay, so that's all welded up. So yeah, welding up a large grid ship by hand really does take a long time. And I've really been burning through the hydrogen. It's been really frustrating. It just seems to go through so quick on this planet, and I have to just keep going back and forth. So just do a quick tour of the ship. Obviously it's not my ship, so I can't really explain it as well as the author probably could. But he's done a pretty cool job. It's got lots of nice little hallways here. So I've got my boots on, and I'm having trouble getting around, but it's okay. Alright, so I think the bridge is here. Alright, cool little cockpit. Yeah, I like the glass work, so it's kind of like you can, I guess, see what you're doing, all the shit that you're lifting and whatnot. Yeah, like, it's pretty much got everything I need. There's a few things on here that I wouldn't do if I built it myself, like I wouldn't have a cryo chamber. But it's cool that it's there. I probably should try to fill up those oxygen tanks at some point. Although that's saying they are. I don't know how that happened. Anyway. And yeah, it's got a survival kit on it too, which is quite handy. So when I build ships anyway, I like to just build them, you know, pretty simple. Just build them to just do what they need to do, and that's it. I don't normally do all the little bits of detail on that. But you know, this bloke's put a bit more effort into it, so I can appreciate that. And the best thing is too, it's got a ramp here, so you know, if you do land and you run out of hydrogen, you can get back on your ship, which I'm starting to learn is a pretty cool thing. Alright, whoops, that was dumb. And the other thing was I really struggled for motors. Those atmospheric thrusters take so much motors, and so I had to build a assembler here. And because all my piping has all been damaged and destroyed, I had to like rerun some pipes. There's still some stuff in this cargo container here, but most of it is now over here, so yeah, we can start working on stuff. Alright, so the moment of truth is we need to go test this thing. Go set it free and see if it'll lift something. So actually, yeah, what I have realised is to lift something I'll need to separate these. Even though I don't know much about atmospheric lifters, I know for a fact that it ain't gonna lift two of these things full, and right now they're both full, and I can't just like cut one down because then I'll lose everything in it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to build a sorter and just set everything to drain, and then perhaps just start filling up this ship and taking stuff up there. So let's do that. Okay, so there's the sorter with the connector. So we'll just go and release the ship, hopefully just park it on there, and then we can start moving shit up the mountain. Horrible day on the alien planet, by the way. Forgot about the whole weather system stuff, but that's cool. Whoa, there it goes. Okay.
No fuel.
Whoa, 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 that was stupid. And because it's a horrible day here, I can't see a thing. So I just put my batteries on. Whoa, whoa, this thing has tons of power. Okay, it's got auto gyros too. That's cool. Alright, well this might be a little bit hard to park, but I'll get there. Okay, this thing's weird. Alright, just takes some getting used to, I think. But yeah, I put all my batteries on auto, but to do that I turned them off first. Nearly went straight to the ground. Okay. Gyro override, I get that you need it for atmospheric, but when you got something on the angle like I do there, it's a bit annoying. See what happens. And we are locked. Okay, it appears we are all full. I'm going to close that. See if I can take my helmet off in here. Look at that, I can. That's nice, I kind of like that. Oh, there's a bed. Cool, so we can get some night-night. Alright, and let's see if this thing lifts off fully loaded. Oh yeah, with ease. Nice. Okay, let's journey to the top of the mountain and see where we're going to set up. Alright, the forward thrust is pretty crap when it's fully loaded. But yeah, the lifting thrust, I guess that's what it's all about, is the lifting thrust, so that makes sense. But yeah, this thing is definitely power hungry. So it's not like I could just spend a few hours just transporting stuff up here. I'd have to transport and then recharge. And sounds a lot of fun. Oh yeah, this spot looks pretty good. That gyro override gets really annoying. Alright, I think right there, that little snow top there, is where we're going to build the monument. Yeah, let's have a look at the view from up here. Pretty good. There's a couple other nice mountains out there, but I don't want to spend forever trying to be too choosy. Alright, so yeah, I think this little white snow top here looks good. So we'll set up a, whoa, just a scratch is fine. We'll see if we can set up a little area just down on the flat here a little bit. Have we landed? Yes. Okay, helmet on. Oh shit, forgot about these things. Hey. Motors, perfect. The one thing I'm short on the most. Alright, first things first, I've got to quickly build I guess a cargo container. I don't even know if I brought enough stuff for that. Oh crap. That'll suck. Anyway, we'll figure that out. And we need to build, I guess, just a little power module and a connector so that we can at least be recharging when we're sitting here. So I'll get something set up. Alright folks, so there it is, just a quick little platform for me to land on and drop off all my supplies. So we'll just do a quick tour here, nothing too special. Remember to put my helmet on, close that up. I realise there's a little airlock here, so that's nice. I've tried to make things so I can just come down and run, not have to use my jetpack, because I'm really burning through the hydrogen. The other thing is too, I don't actually have hydrogen here with me. So if I run out, I need my jetpack. I'm kind of screwed. But I've just made this little ramp here and some stairs for getting down and up. Pretty simple, but yeah, it works. And I've got 3 large cargo containers. I've just set up a quick little battery operation here. A couple of solar panels, wind power, and some guns to protect me from the bugs, because those bugs are annoying. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to get into slowly bringing my materials up here. I'll just be doing it in the ship for now. and I think when one of those large cargo containers gets a bit more empty, I'm going to try to hook onto it and bring it up. I'll see how that goes. So I'm going to get into that. Oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful snow. That is lovely. I do like the weather systems in this game, I must admit. It probably does lag things out a little bit, but I don't know, when you see things like this, it's quite nice. I do get really annoyed though at some of the like dust storms and that, and you can't see shit. But oh well. Gotta take the good with the bad. Okay, so I got the welding ship up here, as you probably just saw. I've retrofitted it for Atmos. I did take a little test run in it, and it was a little bit hungry for battery power, so I've just thrown in these 6 extra small ones down here, hoping that'll be enough. I haven't tested it full yet, but I'm just going to test it when I use it. I did run out of like metal grids and stuff, so I had to steal them from here. I probably did about 3 or 4 runs. Yeah, it was getting quite tedious. I was getting over it, so I'm just going to stop for now. I'm going to start building a monument, and if it gets to the point where I do need more materials, I'll just fly back down to the Scuzzlebutt and pick some more up. I'm pretty sure this thing could run on 3 large Atmos, like with an empty, so I'm not too fussed about that. I could just repair that when I get down there if it comes to that. Okay, so I've got this thing set up for now. It's just a projector on a very large pole, I guess. It doesn't make much sense right now, but it will once you get to see it. So that'll be in the next episode anyway. I'm pretty sure there's only going to be one more episode after this, and that'll be it. So yeah, we build the monument and we go down in the rocket, we take off, and that's it. Mission complete. Alright, so I'm going to leave things there. It's been a very tedious episode, I said that before, but yeah, it really has. So anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. See yous.